How was your break?
It was great until I stopped for gas. Prices have gone up almost $1 with no end in sight. I might have to start watching how much I drive.
That's exactly why I use Upside. I never pay full price for gas with the free Upside app.
Upside?
Yes, Upside. It's the free app that gives you cash back just for buying the gas you're already buying. So even with the rising gas prices, I'll never have to limit how much I drive.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Just last year, I made over $200 with the Upside app.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app right now.
Download the free Upside app to earn cash back on the gas you're already buying. Use promo code WAGON for an extra 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code WAGON for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first fill-up. That's WAGON.
Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
From the Accident Recovery Team Traffic Center, don't worry about me, I called ART.
Traffic. Main roads are running smoothly, but there is construction on I-135 northbound on the ramp to Kellogg West. From the Accident Recovery Team Traffic Center, that's your Odyssey Wichita traffic. Weather.
Mostly cloudy skies this morning with an isolated rain shower, then clearing breezy and warm. A high of 80, south breeze 15 to 25 and gusty. Increasing clouds with showers and storms likely late tonight. Overnight low 56. Storms on Friday morning, then a break, and then more storms on Friday evening. Cooler high 71. Storm chances continue this weekend. That's your forecast from Storm Team 12. I'm meteorologist Jake Dunn.
Right now, the Dan Patrick Show.
Dan Patrick.
We understand all of the things that Tiger has done and accomplished. What if he killed somebody driving? This is separate. The other stuff, the philanthropic stuff, the greatest golfer of all time, all of that stays. This is now. That's what we're talking about. It's now. He had hydrocodone in his pocket. He rolled his SUV. He's done this a couple of times. I mean, he's lucky to be here. So you can bring up his resume and open up the scrapbook. That's great. But he's going to throw it all away. That's the point we're trying to make. Not trying to denigrate him.
The Dan Patrick Show.
Dan and the Danettes and you.
Middays from 11 until 2 on 97.5 and 1240 KFH. Kansas fan headquarters, 97.5 and 1240 KFH Wichita. KNSS HD2 Clearwater, an Odyssey sports station.
Hey Wichita, it's Jacob Albright. Stay right there for the latest breaking in sports talk. It's Sports Daily coming up next exclusively on 97.5 and 1240 KFH.
Jim Rome here through Rome Report. Check that Laker Jim, according to my viewers and listeners, or Dodger Jim, or both. The thought of me being a homer has always been pretty hilarious to me, especially given how critical I've been of the Lakers. Good thing I'm not Laker Jim, or I'd be snapping those car flags off my rig and losing my mind, because the shorthanded Lakers just got their faces broken by OKC again. Not only that, but LeBron didn't go because he used his old man exemption and took the night off. Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves are both still out of commish, and the guys J.J. Redick did have, namely Jared Vanderbilt and Rui Hachimura, were both told to grab some pine because JJ hated what he saw from them both. Hey, JJ, I'm all for you setting a standard and holding guys accountable, but it only works if you have their full buy-in, and you obviously don't. At least Bronny threw one down, so I'll look forward to their hanging a banner, building a statue, and planning a parade in honor of that dunk. In the meantime, start booking your flights to Cancun, fellas. I'm Jim Rome.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
The playoff push is heating up, and Prize Picks is simple to play. Pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you can cash in. And now with early payouts and the new social feed, you can follow friends, share picks, and copy winning lineups. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use the code ROAM and get a $50 bonus credit in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Code ROAM to get a $50 bonus credit in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. You do have to be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Hey, what time is it, kids?
Now, from Wichita's most listened to sports radio, 97.5 and 1240 KFH. This is Sports Daily.
How you doing?
I am so totally turned on right now I could spit.
I hear ya.
All right, welcome in, everybody. Sports Daily here. Jacob Albrock, TJ Cleveland. Glad to be with you on a Thursday morning. Max Power producing. He's got those opens mixing up every day. Love it. 869-1240. He'll take your phone calls if you'd like to chat in and comment on the show. You can do that via the video streams as well, Facebook, YouTube, X. Thanks for those watching us as well on 12 News Connected, of course, and listening to us on the Odyssey app where you can leave us voice messages. I have a lot of fun for you today. Tim Fitzgerald's going to join. K-State makes a very small move in the transfer portal. We'll get the latest from Fitz on what he's hearing for the basketball program. Also an update perhaps from spring football. We get the Royals with another really poor bullpen performance and an injury that makes you kind of squirm a little bit, maybe. We'll get to the latest there. And we've teed off at the Masters, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Hao Tong Lee is your leader through one hole with a par over Johnny Kiefer, who bogeyed. And that's the update as of 7:03 this morning. We have Masters update there. We'll keep our eye on it. Neither one of the guys we're following closely will tee off until later today. So we'll get you to that. 10:44, I believe it is. No, sorry, 10 for Sam Stevens and 12:44 for Gary Woodland, who's in the group with Scotty Scheffler. So if you're Gary Woodland fan, you're probably going to get a lot of chances to see him on TV today. Everything we're talking about today is brought to you by the Wichita Brewing Company. What's on tap? Brought to you by the Wichita Brewing Company, where it's patio season. Have a brew with a view on Delano's rooftop deck. Enjoy happy hour on WBC East's patio, or grab a pizza outside shielded from the setting sun at WBC West. When you think patio, think Wichita Brewing Company. Pizza and beer made here. TJ, good morning. How are you? You're muted, TJ.
Jacob, Johnny Kiefer. You know that name?
I would just
you know why you know him? He was in the Wichita Open, I believe, last year or 2 years ago, I believe. I remember his name. Okay. I think the guy he's playing with too.
Hao Tong Lee. Hao Tong Lee sounds more familiar to me than Johnny Kiefer.
I remember Johnny Kiefer. You don't forget a name like Johnny Kiefer.
It's a good name. It's a good name on both ends.
Good name.
First and
Jacob,
last.
I implore the viewers, if they can tell me how to do it, how on earth do you watch this tournament this early in the morning? Is it streaming somewhere? I'm looking at like Paramount Plus right now.
I'm looking at cbssports.com, which is my preferred regular, sports website to find scores and things. And on their leaderboard is a watch live. And if I click it, it takes me to cbssports.com. And then I don't actually see anything yet that says watch live. It looks like I'll have at 8:30 this morning, if you're listening to us live here on the range, and then it just progressively picks up. So this early in the morning, I would say that you may be a little SOL on that. So good luck. We'll get plenty of Masters action today. The Royals don't play till 6. Nothing really interfering with that. Lots of time and opportunity to take in golf's first major. For a lot of us, the beginning of the golf season. I know they've played a lot of tournaments already, but this is kind of when people lock in, I think. The very casual fans anyway. So we'll be watching it for you. And,
let's play this game, because I know this differs from people, and I know like Tommy's answer and things like that. In your brain right now, this is the way my brain works, by the way. Of the things that are relevant in the sports world today, like, the Royals play today, there's some transfer portal stuff, blah, 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 and then there's the Masters. What percentage of your brain is dedicated to the Masters today?
Of everything that's happening?
Sports world, yes. And I don't want to hear the thing about like, oh well, I got a lot of chores to do. You got to have 100% all sport.
I know what I know what you're asking.
Are the Royals are the Royals the majority, or is the Masters majority today?
The Royals. The Royals. Unless asterisk Sam Stevens or Gary Woodland is doing something special. I'm a baseball guy. The Royals were the key on the Royals and the Rangers. Baseball. I had baseball slotted ahead, TJ, of the Final Four on Saturday. I love and I love it. Like baseball this time of year, I still haven't gotten to the point where I'm like, okay, now I can put that in cruise control. Like I'm still fired up to watch baseball every day. That's probably not many people's majority. I love the Masters too, but unless I've got that rooting interest, maybe if Scheffler is doing something special, I'll watch hole by hole. I'm not going to lock into watching the Masters, like sit down, sit my butt somewhere and turn it on and watch it, and probably until Sunday, unless Stevens or Woodland is doing something special. That's the way I watch any golf tournament. I love that it's happening. I love that it can be.
That's
on
how you watch the
background.
Houston Open.
That's how I watch every golf event. Let me ask you this: would you rather watch the Masters or go play golf?
I'd probably watch the Masters.
Oh, see, not to me. I'd much rather just go play golf. But I know I'm not in the majority on that. I know that.
I think you're pretty far. I think you're pretty far on a lot of people's totem poles on this. Honestly, I think that we might have lost some listeners today driving to work.
Listen, watch what you want to watch. I don't care what you watch. I'm just telling you. Like, am I going to sit for 3 hours and watch the first round of the Masters? No, I'm not. I don't make any. I'm just not going to unless it's Stevens or Woodland.
Oh, we've
got some
got
storyline. Like if Tiger was in it and do it, like then I'd watch that. But I'm not going to watch. I'm not going to watch Hao Tong Lee and Johnny Kiefer squaring off all day long. Like I'm not going to do that.
I am.
I'm happy for you.
I figured it out. I've got it pushing towards the TV now. Okay. We're getting there. Yeah, we got it. Holes 4, 5, and 6 live stream is up. Johnny Kiefer, let me see you.
Nobody's at hole 4, 5, or 6.
There will be soon. That's the only live stream. 1. That's the only live stream available. So I'll wait till they get to hole 4.
You're gonna have to wait because they're just finishing up hole 1.
I guess I'm just gonna sit here and look at the empty fairways. I don't know what's going on here.
Just put Jim Nance's voice on repeat and let him just whisper soft nothings to you all day.
Great. I just pushed it to the screen and this live coverage will begin in a moment. All right. I guess I'm just gonna sit here and look at this for a while.
So I'm gonna try to go play golf tomorrow afternoon when we get off the air. I'd much rather do that than watch the second round of a golf tournament. I'd much rather play golf. Now I
usually will agree with that, but I'm not agreeing.
Shout out to Crestview Country Club, and the Masters is different. They sent out an email yesterday.
I bet there's a lot of open tee times, Jacob.
They sent out an email yesterday. Of course, Sam Stevens, plays at Crestview all the time, lives there, I think, but he plays there all the time. And he's and so they're doing like a big thing. This is the kind of thing when I talk about it, and of course they're sponsors, but we say it's more than just the golf. Like they're dedicating everything to him. Like wear your green, come in. They're doing drink specials, food specials. They'll have the tournament on all day. The whole restaurant's going to it's going to be awesome. That would be fun. I may partake in some of that if he's doing good with the kids. Just go watch for a little bit. Hey, we know this guy. Let's watch him play golf. That I could get on board. That's what I mean. I love watching it. I'm just not going to prioritize it over everything in life like I would March Madness, right? Or, I don't know, opening weekend or really any weekend of the NFL. But I will absolutely watch Sunday. And if there's exciting things happening before then, yeah, I'll probably lock in. If I'm at work today, you better believe the Masters is going to be on. Background noise, 100%.
Max,
dropping
you better have that
in life. No,
you better have that piano hotbed ready. I honestly thought that was going to be your open today, Max, but it's fine. It's fine. Simpsons is good too.
We got tomorrow too. Let's see how it goes.
I need it to be ready, Max. So whenever we get this next discourse going off, I'll give you the update on Johnny Kiefer's bogey and just get any of the music going. So
okay. There it is. All right, let's talk some baseball when we come back. The Royals lose the series in Cleveland, come back home for a series with Chicago. That's next on Sports Daily.
Lightning, hail, tornadoes, flooding. It's the worst of severe weather, and it's coming. Spring brings warmer temperatures, but also dangerous weather conditions. Stay up to date day or night with the Storm Team 12 weather app. You'll get accurate forecasts, so you can plan ahead and stay safe, no matter the weather. Download the Storm Team 12 weather app, brought to you by Stutzman's Greenhouse.
The future of television has arrived. Next Gen TV is here with stunning video, movie theater quality sound, enhanced voice clarity, and interactive features, all upgradable for the future. Learn more at watchnextgentv.com.
The canvas of our imagination. They tell a story. Clouds affect the events of your day. Sometimes they growl, sometimes they inspire, but they're always the messengers of nature's mood written in the sky. Storm Team 12 understands the language of clouds. We're dedicated to decoding their message so you know what to expect. Behind every cloud, there is a story waiting to be told. Trust Ross Jansen and Storm Team 12, alerting you first to the impact on your life.
We are following a breaking update.
Every day, all day, stream the stories that have you talking near and far.
Whoever is behind the wheel of this bus is not stopping.
From hundreds of local reporters and meteorologists spanning the country.
Chaos here this morning at the UW campus.
Search LNL for the all-new Local News Live streaming app.
Odyssey is one of the most influential audio and entertainment brands in the nation. You already know Odyssey's iconic local radio brands in Wichita. But did you know Odyssey has the country's best collection of music, news, and sports brands? Odyssey is also a premium podcast creator, major event producer, and digital innovator. Odyssey brings people together across the country and right here in Wichita. Odyssey also delivers meaningful radio and digital audio results. Find out our story and impact at odysseyinc.com/Wichita.
Make yourself known now.
831001 in traffic pursuit.
Oh my God, here.
Investigate TV Plus begins with real people.
We investigate stories that impact you
and inspire change every day.
Something is broken.
Real problems.
Why are they hiding it?
And real solutions.
My daughter was dying in front of me.
What was your reaction when he said that?
Investigate TV Plus, weekdays at 3:30 p.m. on KWCH.
Sometimes people tell us, I don't get it, it's just tea. But let me tell you, we are so much more than just tea.
With 20 plus flavors of sweet and unsweet iced tea, the possibilities are endless. Come on in and try them all for free to find your favorite or get us on the go for your busy lifestyle. And don't miss happy hour every day. So the next time someone tells you it's just tea, tell them to come by and find out why we say drink tea, be happy.
Jim Rome here, lighting up your afternoons on The Jim Rome Show. Catch me starting at 2 on Wichita's #1 sports radio, Kansas Fan Headquarters, 97.5 and 1240 KFH.
Mornings are busy. We're here to make your mornings better. We report the stories that affect you.
3 more hospital lies from contaminated apple juice just a day after the FDA issued a recall.
We're here to make your mornings better.
Closing east and westbound lanes of K96 for repairs.
With 12 News, you're prepared for your whole day.
Scattered thunderstorms across the state into the afternoon.
Stay a step ahead with 12 News this morning on KWCH and KSCW.
Sports Daily is on KFH.
Download and listen for your chance to win a trip to go away with Weezer. Score a pair of tickets to see Weezer with the Shins and Silver Sun pickups on a tour stop of your choice, plus flights, a 2-night hotel stay, a signed set list, and a meet and greet with a band. To enter, log into the free Odyssey app or Odyssey.com between Monday of this week, and you have all the way until Sunday of next week, April 19th. Listen for 1 hour or more. Come back each day for another chance to win a trip for two to see Weezer, thanks to Live Nation and Crush Music. 1 entry per day. Welcome back in here to Sports Daily. Glad to be here with you. We are following along day one of the Masters. What do we call yesterday? Par 3 day. Was entertaining yesterday. That was good stuff. Good stuff.
There
Coverage continues. TJ, our Masters scoreboard update, if you will.
Johnny Kiefer, bogeyed hole 2. He's 2 over.
There is your Masters scoreboard update. They're just.
I think should we just go Johnny? Max Homa teed off. He's even. He got par. Should we just go Johnny Kiefer updates all day long? Is Johnny Kiefer the official player of Sports Daily? Can we get a logo on a hat?
I mean, this is what I'm saying. Like, I do think this is one of those things, and I'll throw this out there. I do think the Masters is one of those things where people pretend like they pay a lot more attention to it than they actually do. I do think it's one of those events in sports.
There's a lot of the casuals that pull it up on their desk, and it's like
a lot of one shining moment. We're gonna say we think it's the greatest thing ever, but we're not actually gonna watch it. I love the Masters.
That's why I'm not going to be a hypocrite, Jacob. I'm going to hold ourselves accountable, and we're going to let the people at home know how Johnny Kiefer's doing.
You hold yourself accountable. I'll get on with my day and follow along lightly, like I always do, and love every minute of it.
One more Masters thing before we talk about the Royals and get depressed. Later in the show, I think we need to have a conversation. There's some discourse about Mr. Jason Kelce being a sideline reporter in the par 3 contest, and everybody's saying that it's ruining the game.
What's ruining the game?
We'll talk about it later.
Okay. All right.
That's tease.
See, this is the other thing that turns me off about golf. Like, don't start that stuff. I don't need a lecture on how to be entertained. That's an interest. I did not see any of that. That will surprise you, I know. Royals fall 10-2 yesterday to the Guardians. Another really bad performance from the bullpen. Another really bad performance for Steven Cruz. We saw Lang give up a run. We saw Avila give up a run. Now, Cole Reagans had to leave this game early. Got hit by a comebacker. And his thumb contusion, I think is what they're calling it. He did say after the game he thinks he's going to be okay. So now you're the Royals, though, and you have Schreiber, who you can't use in a big situation. Not that you were planning on using Steven Cruz in a big situation either, but he's kind of fallen in that thing. The weird thing about Cruz is he was perfect in his first appearance, perfect in his third appearance, clean, not perfect in his fourth appearance, but man, his second and fifth appearances are lose you the game bad. So whereas Schreiber's been kind of consistently hittable, either way, TJ, it just continues this early season trend of, well, the Royals offense better pick it up, because right now they cannot hold a lead.
I mean, what was the score? That game was like 2-2 in the 8th, wasn't it?
It was 4-2 when the Royals tied it in the 5th.
That's right.
And then the Guardians got another one back to make it 5-2, and then 5 in the 8th.
Yeah, that's not good. I don't know. The bullpen is a thing. I feel like, is it officially a thing yet? When you have Tyler Tolbert pitching on week 2, the bullpen's a thing.
It's a thing because Estevez is hurt, mostly. But yes, it's a thing. It's absolutely a thing. We don't right now. How many arms in that bullpen do you feel confident in? Would you say?
Look it up. I mean, look at
3 probably. Ursig, Mears, and Lynch.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I think that's it. I think as far as like guys that I feel like are going to go out there and get you the outs they need, and I guess Tyler Tolbert, because he got you 2/3 of an inning last night.
Did he give up a hit? Oh yeah, he gave up a hit like the first batter.
He did give up a hit.
I hate
it's a problem, but just like I think they have enough to figure it out over time, but right now it's a problem. Here's the other big problem, and I hate talking about this problem, but it's a problem. Salvi and Vinny are flat not getting it done right now. And this again, I think we've done this now. This is the third year in a row where those two guys have come out slow. And I don't know what is happening with them. But last night, Salvi, couple runners on, like a chance to tie the game. Can't get it done. It's time and time again. Their averages are low. Their OPS is low. They're not hitting hard at all. So, like, that's another thing. Like, these two things that we look at going into a season, it's like, well, the Royals are going to be great and they're going to win 95 games. They just need Salvi and Vinny to not get off to slow starts. They're off to slow starts. We just need, the bullpen to be nails like it has been, because the starting pitching might not be quite as good. No. So these things that we watched in the offseason out of the chute here, not going well so far for the Royals at 5-7 now after 12 games.
Yeah, I really don't know why. I think that it's a good point that Rick brought up here. Is that is it something to be said about that nothing has changed from last year? And did we think something was going to change from last year? I think
you bet a little bit on Jack Caglione providing a little offense, which I think he will. Carter Jensen's been fine. Carter Jensen's been good. He's been productive. And then, I think there was also look, here's the thing about the offense. Like Kyle Isbell's been really good. Jonathan India is out to an okay start. Not great, but okay. But again, Lane Thomas isn't doing much. Starling Marte's not doing much. That fun little, hey, the outfield's off to a great start is now fading pretty fast. Isaac Collins, not off to a great start. I mean, it looks a lot like it looked last year. Yes, to Rick's point. Looks a lot like it did last year offensively. So I do think entering Caglione and Jensen into that offense should give you a really strong 1 through 5. But if Salvi and Vinny are going to start slow again, then none of this matters. That has to be your main source of run production, is those two guys. And we've done this now. This is 3 years in a row for them, especially for Vinny. And then they catch up, right? But as we say a million times, games in April mean as much as games in September.
I agree. I think that, especially, I don't know. I think that after game 1 of that series, you're like, oh, this is good. Like, they're going to take a series from Cleveland. Like, they could even sweep them. Like, you feel pretty good about where they are. And I agree. I think that, these stretch of games, I mean, this is not the start that you want to get off to, obviously. I don't know what to think of the White Sox, but if it's anything like the White Sox that we've seen, you got to go win at least 3 of these. But I don't know what have they done so far? Probably about the same as the Royals, if I had to guess.
I don't know what their record is.
They just
4-8.
Detroit's
4-8 too, right? It's like, again, it's okay that these things are happening. It's the concern, that the cause for alarm is it's the things that concerned them last year and the year before that. And I don't think that their starting pitching will be quite as dominant as it has been. I don't think it will be.
Especially if Cole Reagans is hurt.
Well, he did say after the game he thinks he's okay. I'm trying to look up. Rick says they DFA'd Lane Thomas. I don't believe that that's true.
I don't think that's true. I saw that picture, and I think that was fake.
Yeah. So that wouldn't make any sense, and I'm pretty certain that they did not do that, Rick. I think that was something fake out there.
All the fans want them to.
That's also silly. I mean, guys just got to step up and produce. I think if we're looking at it right now and saying, okay, well, what can the Royals do then to solve what's ailing them? The only thing I could think of is, and you're not going to do this, move Jensen up in the lineup, but do something. Don't put Vinny and Salvi back to back somehow. Move Salvi down in the lineup. Like, I don't know what it is, but those two batting back to back, continuing to struggle the way that they are, like that that's hurting you right now. I don't know if I'm Contreras. I don't know if I'm in his seat, what I do. I really don't. Yeah. What are you going to do? Hey, Vinny, we want you to hit 7-hole. No, I mean, you're not going to do that. So what can you do other than just say, hey, guys, it'd be real nice if you got it together for us here real quick?
I know. I think it's almost just, I don't know. I don't know what you do either. Do you just sit and wait?
I think you have to.
Sit, wait, and hope?
Yep, I think so. Let's look at the probable pitchers for that series against the White Sox. I don't think the White Sox are going to be as bad as they have been the last couple of years, but I still don't think they're going to be like good necessarily yet. You go Lugo, Bubic, Waka, Cameron. In that order is what and they have them all listed. So that'll be your order for this series. It's not anybody you're afraid of at all for the White Sox. And here we go, right? Like 3 of 4 at minimum at home against the White Sox.
I mean, you got to get these because the next up is an entire week on the road at Detroit and New York.
Gives you 8-8 going into that series. We know this will be a team and always has been very capable of getting white hot at times, right? Like we've seen that. We know that's who they are. We know they'll do that. That offense will get going and they'll be very hard to beat. So
we've also
maybe
seen
we're
them
sitting
lose
at a point,
7 games in a row last year.
Right. Maybe we're sitting at a point with this team this year where you say, okay, if they can, if they can skate 500 around those heaters, that'll be enough. And it probably would be. If that's the case and you take 3 out of 4 against the White Sox, okay, you're 8-8. Now you go into a difficult series. Maybe you get good luck with the timing of when things heat up. Maybe this is a team that gets better as the weather turns. I don't know. But what I do know is we're seeing, I would say, let's put it on the old panic meter that we like so much in sports talk. Panic meter for the Royals right now. I would put it at probably a 4 or 5 only because it's the things we've seen before.
I agree. I think that I think it's there, and I think that it's only a 4 or 5 because it's April. I think that if this lingers into May, I think you're up to a 7.
Probably because again, we've seen this story before. The offense that they brought in the outfield so far, it was fun for about 4 games, and now it's not. And those guys are struggling a little bit. And I don't know where that help offensively is going to come from if it doesn't come from the 2 mainstays planted right in the middle of your lineup. If Vinny and Salvi don't start hitting, I mean, can you bat Michael Garcia third? Can you put you don't want to move Bobby Witt Jr. anywhere? I don't know what you do for Contreras, and that's the frustrating part. I don't think there's much you can do. They can't play Carter Jensen any more than they're playing him. Jack Caglianone's been pretty good, but I don't think he's been so productive that you want to move him up in the lineup by any means.
Salvi's batting 156.
Yeah, and man, it's got to be worse with runners in scoring position. I don't know if it can be worse, but that's the problem. Is they are giving themselves chances to score. Michael Garcia and Bobby Witt Jr. are playing well, and they're not. TJ, if we go back and listen to 1,000 shows from last year, this is the same conversation we're having.
Yeah,
it is the same thing that we're seeing with this team. I think the most immediate thing you could do is move Salvi down in the lineup. And we talked about that a lot last year. Is there any fear in doing it? Is that to me, I look at Salvi. Do I think Salvador Perez would care at all if he's batting 6th instead of 4th? I don't think he would. But the question becomes, who do you bat 4th?
Carter Jensen, probably.
You can put that on a rookie?
Who else?
I don't know, because who else could lead off? I mean, do you go back to Jonathan India leads off and you try to put Michael Garcia 3-hole?
That could be something.
I mean, India hasn't been out of this world, but in a leadoff position, he can work a walk. He's been a guy that's been able to get on base fairly productively over his big league career. So maybe you do that and you can move Michael Garcia down. Where's India's? Yeah, India's on base right now, 325. That's okay. Maybe that's the ticket. Maybe Isaac Collins can lead.
Is there
off.
something? I'll say this. I'll float this idea into the world on April 9th. Is there something to be said about the lineup changes that Quatraro makes every day? There hasn't been the same lineup on back-to-back days.
Probably not.
That doesn't happen around the league.
I don't like Caglione. Yeah, oh sure it does. I don't like
not
Caglione.
As much as I do.
I don't like Caglione ever coming out of the lineup. That's the one thing I would not do if I were Quatraro. That guy needs to be treated like you're going to be a star. You're going to play every single day.
To me, maybe it's just.
Could you imagine them pulling Bobby Witt Jr. out of the lineup as rookie year? Come on.
I agree.
Like, why are we doing that with Cat?
This may just be Ned Yost because Ned Yost never changed the lineup. It felt
never.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know how often this happens around the league, but like I bet that like
it happens a lot now.
The Royals have to lead the league in lineup combinations though. Like it feels like every day it's just like.
Well, remember where Quatraro came from. He came from the family of teams that that do this. Go look at a lineup of. I mean, Cleveland probably changes it quite a bit. But the Rays, the A's, there's a lot of teams that it's the Moneyball thing, right? It's the play the percentages, righty, lefty. It's all that stuff.
Yep.
And he came up with the Rays and the at the time Indians. Quatraro did. So I think that's where he probably cut his. And those are teams that do that. Small market teams do that because they don't have, big contract dudes at every spot. So they're going to play the percentages. We knew they were going to platoon left field, probably platooning center field, maybe platooning second base. Like all those guys can play all those positions basically. It doesn't bother me, but don't ever sit down Jack Caglione. Like if that guy's either going to be good or he's not going to be good. He doesn't need to be protected. So look, the thing I could do today, not really anything with the bullpen unless somebody's on fire down in the minors. Because a game like yesterday, like you got to use those guys when that happens. But I think I'd move Salvi down. I think I'd move him down in the lineup. I think I'd move Pasquantino down a spot. I'd put Garcia third and hit somebody else lead off. That's what I would do. Or hit Bobby Witt Jr. lead off like they should and put somebody else in the 2-hole. And we know because JJ Piccola's told us on this show that Bobby Witt Jr. does not want to hit leadoff, so they're not going to have him hit leadoff. Jesse says, real quick, before we get to a break while we're on the topic, Q tinkers too much. You see a guy like Isbell with a 3-hit game, and then he sits the next day, leans too heavy to the analytics. I agree with both of you on this.
That's my point. I think that
I don't like it either. I don't like it.
There's something to be said about like continuity in a lineup. And I get why you do it, but
Ron Washington, Ned Yost, like I'm more of that school. Like put guys in and let them play. I'm that way too. You can pinch hit for your analytics or whatever. All right, we'll come back. Royals, we'll have more talk on them. Tim Fitzgerald joins us later in the show. It's Sports Daily. Don't go away.
Lightning, hail, tornadoes, flooding. It's the worst of severe weather, and it's coming. Spring brings warmer temperatures, but also dangerous weather conditions. Stay up to date day or night with the Storm Team 12 weather app. You'll get accurate forecasts, so you can plan ahead and stay safe, no matter the weather. Download the Storm Team 12 weather app, brought to you by Stutzman's Greenhouse.
The future of television has arrived. Next Gen TV is here with stunning video, movie theater quality sound, enhanced voice clarity, and interactive features, all upgradable for the future. Learn more at watchnextgentv.com.
the canvas of our imagination. They tell a story. Clouds affect the events of your day. Sometimes they growl, sometimes they inspire, but they're always the messengers of nature's mood, written in the sky. Storm Team 12 understands the language of clouds. We're dedicated to decoding their message so you know what to expect. Behind every cloud, there is a story waiting to be told. Trust Ross Jansen and Storm Team 12, alerting you first to the impact on your life.
We are following a breaking update.
Every day, all day, stream the stories that have you talking near and far.
Whoever is behind the wheel of this bus is not stopping.
From hundreds of local reporters and meteorologists spanning the country.
Chaos here this morning at the UW campus.
Search LNL for the all-new Local News Live streaming app.
Odyssey is one of the most influential audio and entertainment brands in the nation. You already know Odyssey's iconic local radio brands in Wichita. But did you know Odyssey has the country's best collection of music, news, and sports brands? Odyssey is also a premium podcast creator, major event producer, and digital innovator. Odyssey brings people together across the country and right here in Wichita. Odyssey also delivers meaningful radio and digital audio results. Find out our story and impact at odysseyinc.com/Wichita.
Make yourself known now.
310-1 in traffic pursuit.
Oh my God, here.
Investigate TV Plus begins with real people.
We investigate stories that impact you.
And inspire change every day.
Something is broken.
Real problems.
Why are they hiding it?
And real solutions.
My daughter was dying in front of me.
What was your reaction when he said that?
Investigate TV Plus, weekdays at 3:30 p.m. on KWCH.
Sometimes people tell us, I don't get it, it's just tea. But let me tell you, we are so much more than just tea. With 20 plus flavors of sweet and unsweet iced tea, the possibilities are endless. Come on in and try them all for free to find your favorite or get us on the go for your busy lifestyle. And don't miss happy hour every day. So the next time someone tells you it's just tea, tell them to come by and find out why we say drink tea, be happy.
Jim Rome here, lighting up your afternoons on The Jim Rome Show. Catch me starting at 2 on Wichita's #1 sports radio, Kansas fan headquarters, 97.5 and 1240 KFH.
Mornings are busy. We're here to make your mornings better. We report the stories that affect you.
3 more hospital lies from contaminated apple juice just a day after the FDA issued a recall.
We're here to make your mornings better.
Closing east and westbound lanes of K96 for repairs.
With 12 News, you're prepared for your whole day.
Scattered thunderstorms across the state into the afternoon.
Stay a step ahead with 12 News this morning on KWCH and KSCW.
Six 1240.
Time to get busy.
This is Sports Daily on KFH.
All right, welcome back in, everybody. Longhofer Lawn and Tree Care celebrating 60 years in Wichita, providing expert lawn care for a healthy lawn, tree and shrub care, and bedweed control since 1966. Longhofer Lawn and Tree Care. Welcome back into Sports Daily. All right.
Should
What's
we
up?
do it?
Let's go to a transfer portal update.
Hold on. We got to hold on. Hold your cold open. Max, play the Masters music. We got to do our segment of Masters here.
Oh.
Thank you. The stream has started. I just watched Johnny Kiefer get a par on hole 4. I told you wrong. He's only 1 over. They had it wrong. He got a par on hole 2. So he's 1 over through 3. Or through 4, excuse me. He's now on to hole 5. The scoreboard is not updated with the stream.
Kataoka.
First birdie of the Masters goes to Naoki Kataoka in hole 2 of this one. Also, I looked it up. Ha Tong Lee did play in Wichita, 2015.
So Jose Maria Olazabal was the longest odds when we looked to win this thing. How many people you think made that bet wake up right now and see he's tied for second and are losing their minds?
Should be.
They should
be. All right, cut the music. Cut the
cash
music,
out
Mac.
option is now.
Yeah, cut the Masters music. Time for the cold open. Hit me again, Jacob.
All right, here we go. The transfer portal update.
The Wildcats have another player on their team. They're up to 4 total throughout this portal. I can't even remember it. Brock Weiss, I believe, is his name. Let me double check that for you.
Don't worry, everybody. You haven't heard of him.
Brock Weiss. It's something Weiss. I believe it's Brock Weiss. Yes. Brock Weiss. Murray State averaged 2 points per game and 1 rebound per game. And he's coming to Kansas State. From Memphis originally, has ties to Casey Alexander. Casey Alexander recruited him out of high school to Belmont. He instead opted to go to Creighton. Then at one point, he was at North Texas. Then at one point, he was at Murray State. That was last year. And then now he is a Wildcat for next year. And somehow he's a sophomore. I don't understand that at all. But somehow he's a sophomore as well. So that is the first pickup of our entire cycle of KU, K-State, or Wichita State. It goes to Brock Weiss. And everybody online is losing their minds about it and saying, Casey Alexander doesn't know how to recruit. What are we doing here? Guys, there's a bench too.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, there's players. I don't know what everybody expects right now to be happening. I just don't. I'm trying to look at the lists myself, and it gets very confusing. What are we doing here? We've got crystal balls. Not really anybody crystal balling. The only one I've seen that is consistent among multiple places is Colin Chandler, the 39th best from Kentucky to BYU, a kid from Utah. Other than that, we haven't seen anything. Remember that 100% we saw on Flory Badunga to Texas Tech?
It's
that
gone.
ain't there anymore.
It's gone.
It's interesting. 100% would lead you to believe that there's no chance that that could happen, but it does. And so, this is something you just have to kind of chill with a little
Now
bit.
we are. That's our only official transfer portal happenings of yesterday. We did get some recruiting news, though. Flory's got a top 4, not Texas Tech. Duke, Michigan, St. John's, and Louisville.
Now, he has said this.
Well, I don't know if he said this, but that's what Field of 68 says a source told them, which probably means Flory's agent told them.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That crystal ball to Tech also came from somewhere. So I would prefer, I always want the Big 12 to be doing good. I'd probably prefer he didn't go to Tech just for KU fans' sanity, I suppose. But is it going to be better if he goes to Duke?
Is it better if he goes to St. John's and they roll out back-to-back dynasties of Zuby to Flory, of just running the big man of the year?
I would say this about the difference, though. Everybody knows Flory's awesome and going to be awesome. Zuby was stuck. Zuby's was harder because Dickinson was there. Nobody KU brings in, including the name to watch now, Masamba Diop from Arizona State. Nobody is better than Flory. Diop would be a real nice consolation. So I'll bet you they go hard at him. I will bet you $1 American, TJ, that Masamba Diop is a Kansas Jayhawk.
I could see it. They got a lot of budget freed up. There's nobody on the roster. Might as well. He's going to be one of the top guys in the portal.
To Trias Lata's point yesterday, it's more budget than they've had in the past.
Exactly. It's burning a hole in their pocket, probably. They're going to make some calls. Other recruiting news that is not anything official quite yet from Field of 68. Bryson Tiller's got a top 4. Have you seen his?
I'm not.
Michigan, Arizona, Miami, and Mizzou.
Michigan, Arizona. Oh, wait, we did talk about this yesterday. Michigan, Arizona, Miami, Mizzou.
On
Bryson
the scale,
Tiller does kind of seem like an Arizona guy.
On the scale of Dylan Edwards, K-State to KU, where does Bryson Tiller, KU to Mizzou line up?
So here's what I would tell you about that. I'm not a good person to ask that question.
I feel like this one is not that big of a deal.
I have been here for coming up on 12 years now. And KU Mizzou wasn't really a thing when I got here. So I know it exists. Like, I know how much the two fan bases hate each other. Like absolute. The hatred that I can sense from KU to Mizzou is much heavier than to K-State. Now, not the opposite way, probably not from K-State to KU, but from KU outwardly. But because they don't cross over that much, so I don't see it. I mean, I assume that would piss off KU fans a ton.
It will,
but
I don't even
rather see them go there than Arizona.
I don't even think they play Mizzou next year. I don't know if that game is getting scheduled or not. But yeah, I don't know.
So Arizona's the one that sticks in your craw if you're Kansas, or it should be, because then he's going to potentially haunt you. He feels like an Arizona guy to me, like just historically. But that one will be tough. It's going to be tough to see all these guys go. I would expect. So if we're looking at this list right now, and the list is pretty much the same, you can mix up the order a little bit on what we see. Let's say, because do you think KU is getting Stokes or not? I think they probably are. That would be my lean. You would say what?
I think that they are getting Stokes, yes.
Okay, so let's just assume for this exercise that they get Stokes. I think we look at the top of this list and you see, like, certainly they will have interest in Masamba Diop. No question. Probably the most interest in him of any of these top guys. I would imagine Isaiah Johnson piques their interest a lot. Does he pique it more than John Blackwell, who is at the top of everybody's list out of Wisconsin? But it's a player of the type they could use. Rob Wright went in yesterday, surprised everybody a little bit. Maybe. They're not going to be in on PJ Haggerty, I don't think. Doesn't feel quite like a Bill Self player. Jukaris is one of the other top combo guards. I mean, you were looking at guards outside of Diop, right? Assuming they get Stokes. So I think you look at all these top guards and you just say, yeah, KU's probably going to have interest in all of them.
Yeah. I mean, KU's going to call so many people. Like, to Shreyas' point the other day, like, there's literally nothing to work with. Just call everybody and see what sticks first. Call everybody.
I kind of prefer, just because we've seen him. I mean, I know Blackwell's ranked way up there, so I'll take everybody's word for it. He's one of the 5-star guys on everybody's list. I think Isaiah Johnson would be a great fit.
If they can roll out, I saw somebody mock this up. If you can roll out a 5 of Talon Kinney, Isaiah Johnson, Tyron Stokes, like Estrella from Tennessee, and Diop, like, that is disgusting how good of a 5 that would be.
Cole Rosario still fits in there somewhere too.
He'd probably come off the bench in that situation if they get. I'd say Kenny's going to start over Rosario.
I think there is a world Rosario plays.
There's a world where he got better. Yeah, that definitely.
He did flash to the end of the year some defensive prowess, some energy. So, like, he does profile as somebody that would be in a Bill Self lineup.
It's for sure. And then you talk about the Asheville guy coming off the bench there as well. I mean, that's a good 7. So what can they do after that? And if they can get that, I mean, that's like 4 or 5 different 5-stars on a roster. Like, so I don't know. That's a lot of wishful thinking, I think, as well. So other news for you, Abdi Bashir. Abdi Bashir's got a visit lined up at St. John's. We can see Abdi throwing lobs to Flory next year in New York City.
Where do they come up? Where does St. John's come up with the money? Can these coaches, like, when you hit a certain age, if you're Rick Pitino and you're can you give some back? Is that allowed?
I think that most coaches do give something back, honestly.
I would. Wouldn't you?
I would. Yeah.
Again, we have this conversation all the time. Like, at some point, what else are you doing with your money? Like, what are you going to do with that much money?
Especially when your team isn't good, you're going to get fired. So you might as well invest in the team.
That might be protecting your investment a little bit. Yeah. Okay. I can see that.
Day
one, no movement. I'm a little surprised. I thought we'd see more movement yesterday.
I did too. Hey, how about some women's basketball news? We saw a little bit of an exodus. Jordan Spicers is the headliner that we saw leave K-State women's basketball. Yesterday, though, they said committed to the Cats. They're bringing 8 girls back. Taryn Sides is staying at Cat. I think she's a senior next year. She's going to finish out at the Cat.
That's awesome.
Which surprises nobody. Do what?
Diana Walker graduate yet?
Ziana doesn't play for K-State.
Where did she go? She went to Colorado. That's right.
Yep.
Is she a senior though? She has another year.
She has one more year. Maybe
has
2.
another year.
I don't know. I don't know how the redshirt situation works.
She had a pretty good year. She had a pretty good year this year.
I think she has one more. She said she's staying at Colorado.
Got it. 11 a game, 4 rebounds to assists. Pretty good. Still, before her injuries, as good a high school basketball player as I've ever seen. She was unstoppable at Heights before those injuries. Yeah, that's good news for K-State. I know that I saw one of the sophomores there, and because they didn't have the dominant season, I didn't follow along quite as closely as I have in other years. But that's good news. Man, Zion, come back to the Shockers. You need the Shockers to. I think about Shocker women's basketball all the time. What if you could just get 1 year where all the best area players came back?
We talk about it. If you got just all of our catch at Kansas. Brown. All of our catch at Kansans, you could roll out a pretty salty, and honestly, every sport you could roll out a pretty salty lineup of just local guys that we've covered. Like
basketball be a little trickier. Men's basketball, but women's basketball,
yes,
you better believe it.
I think about football all the time. Like
football, pretty good.
The class of 2022, 2023, and 2024. The starting offense is disgusting. Like, think about that.
But a lot of those kids you're thinking about are closer geographically to K-State and KU where they went to school than they are to Wichita. Or to you mean? Well, what do you mean by the football one?
I'm just saying
we're talking about Wichita State.
Oh, sure, whatever. Wichita State starts a program against these guys. Whatever you want to say.
Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. But then,
sure. But like, I'm even saying like. Wherever they go, if it's K-State or KU or whatever, like you could roll out a football lineup of like Avery as your quarterback. You get Dylan and LJ Phillips as your running backs.
Could you imagine if Avery Johnson and Dylan Edwards played at the
that'd be
same
crazy.
school?
What if Lincoln Cure joined the offense too? Will Ancio, all those guys. That'd be crazy. Yeah, you get the point.
Yeah, I think about it. I think about it with Shocker women's basketball more than the others, though. I will say, because it's just like, man, it could be. You need it for like 1 year. 1 year. 1 year. All right. Let's come back.
Let's come back.
Headlines we missed. We'll get a Masters update.
10 minutes of Johnny Kiefer.
We got Tim Fitzgerald coming up to talk portal. Not a lot of portal movement. Did surprise me a lot, quite frankly. We're coming back to Sports Daily.
Lightning, hail, tornadoes, flooding. It's the worst of severe weather, and it's coming. Spring brings warmer temperatures, but also dangerous weather conditions. Stay up to date day or night with the Storm Team 12 weather app. You'll get accurate forecasts, so you can plan ahead and stay safe, no matter the weather. Download the Storm Team 12 weather app, brought to you by Stutzman's Greenhouse.
The future of television has arrived. Next Gen TV is here with stunning video, movie theater quality sound, enhanced voice clarity, and interactive features, all upgradable for the future. Learn more at watchnextgentv.com.
The canvas of our imagination. They tell a story. Clouds affect the events of your day. Sometimes they growl, sometimes they inspire, but they're always the messengers of nature's mood written in the sky. Storm Team 12 understands the language of clouds. We're dedicated to decoding their message so you know what to expect. Behind every cloud, there is a story waiting to be told. Trust Ross Jansen and Storm Team 12, alerting you first to the impact on your life.
We are following a breaking update.
Every day, all day, stream the stories that have you talking near and far.
Whoever is behind the wheel of this bus is not stopping.
From hundreds of local reporters and meteorologists spanning the country.
Chaos here this morning at the UW campus.
Search LNL for the all-new Local News Live streaming app.
Odyssey is one of the most influential audio and entertainment brands in the nation. You already know Odyssey's iconic local radio brands in Wichita. But did you know Odyssey has the country's best collection of music, news, and sports brands? Odyssey is also a premium podcast creator, major event producer, and digital innovator. Odyssey brings people together across the country and right here in Wichita. Odyssey also delivers meaningful radio and digital audio results. Find out our story and impact at odysseyinc.com/Wichita.
Make yourself known now.
310-1 in traffic pursuit.
Oh my God, here.
Investigate TV Plus begins with real people.
We investigate stories that impact you.
And inspire change every day.
Something is broken.
Real problems.
Why are they hiding it?
And real solutions.
My daughter was dying in front of me.
What was your reaction when he said that?
Investigate TV Plus, weekdays at 3:30 p.m. on KWCH.
Sometimes people tell us, I don't get it, it's just tea. But let me tell you, we are so much more than just tea. With 20 plus flavors of sweet and unsweet iced tea, the possibilities are endless. Come on in and try them all for free to find your favorite or get us on the go for your busy lifestyle. And don't miss happy hour every day. So the next time someone tells you it's just tea, tell them to come by and find out why we say, drink tea, be happy.
Jim Rome here, lighting up your afternoons on The Jim Rome Show. Catch me starting at 2 on Wichita's #1 sports radio, Kansas Fan Headquarters, 97.5 and 1240 KFH.
Mornings are busy. We're here to make your mornings better. We report the stories that affect you.
3 more hospitalized from contaminated apple juice just a day after the FDA issued a recall.
We're here to make your mornings better.
Closing east and westbound lanes of K96 for repairs.
With 12 News, you're prepared for your whole day.
Scattered thunderstorms across the state into the afternoon.
Stay a step ahead with 12 News this morning on KWCH and KSCW.
Kids.
Now, from Wichita's most listened to sports radio, 97.5 and 1240 KFH. This is Sports Daily.
How you doing?
I am so totally turned on right now I could spit.
I hear ya.
All right, welcome back in, everybody. It's another hour of Sports Daily. Glad to be here with you. Jacob Albrock, TJ Cleveland. We've got your KFH hotline ready to rock and roll at 869-1240. You can leave us your video comments right now on our video streams via YouTube, Facebook, X. Thanks for watching us as well on 12 News Connected. Thanks for listening to us on the Odyssey app. We've got more coming for you this hour, including Tim Fitzgerald. It's all what's on tap, brought to you by the Wichita Brewing Company, now featuring Caddy Snack, Wichita's favorite golf beer. Caddy Snack Blonde Ale, refreshingly crushable, makes the perfect pairing from the first tee to the 19th hole, no matter the score. Caddy Snack reminds you to beer the ball. Wichita Brewing Company, pizza and beer made here. Perfect timing as we get the Masters opening up. We'll have headlines I missed in just a minute, but TJ, I'm going to steal your Masters update.
Do it.
Look at what we got cooking here. 2 old guys. Jose Maria Olazabal, Angel Cabrera leading the way, firing birdies early. Knew I should have bet Olazabal. How do you not bet the longest odds? That is a mistake by me.
What is it? If anybody ever gives you 50,000 to 1, 500 to 1 odds, you take it every single time or something like that?
Every single time. And this was like 5,000 to 1.
Yeah. Gosh, we could have been rich. Johnny Kiefer, bad news, everybody. Bogeyed 5. He's 2 over. Got to climb uphill.
That's too bad.
Who else we got? Oh, Aldridge Potgieter, double bogeyed, hole 1. I think it was our first double bogey of the Masters.
I feel that, buddy.
If we played there, we would never double bogey.
Never, because I'd be too busy triple and quadruple bogeying.
That's correct. That's correct.
The triple bogey in the few times that I've played thus far this year has been my worst enemy. Worst enemy. The triple bogey.
All right. Let's get into some more headlines here.
Headlines we missed.
Jacob,
Sports Daily fans, let's take you to the sports headlines Jacob probably didn't see.
Max is a button pusher today, man. He's got the Masters music going. He's got oh my gosh, he's awake and active. All right, you pick, Jacob. What do you want? College basketball or baseball?
It's a Thursday. Let's go baseball.
Baseball. Let's start here then with Connor Griffin. We've talked about him at length. Signed his 9-year contract extension that will run through the 2034 season. This is from, I don't even know if this guy works for ESPN, it looks like. Oh, Himbo. It's Himbo from Get Up, the guy that they always talk about. Sneaky Himbo. In MLB, NBA, NFL, and NHL history, Connor Griffin has become the only player to sign a 9-figure contract as a teenager.
Okay. That
nuts.
surprises me a little bit. What was his deal for? 9 years and how much?
Who knows? A lot. Something with
What the total value was now.
9 figures in there. I can tell you that much.
That's what I mean. I'm 9 years, which means he's getting more than 10 a year. 9 year, 140 million. About 16, 17 million a year.
I don't even know. How's he doing so far?
How many years does it take you to get to arbitration? 6?
Something like that.
So you're probably not, I mean, not only is it a significant deal for the Pirates that will lift their payroll, so good for them. That's a pretty, if he's the kind of player that they think he might be, that's a good deal for the Pirates.
He's batting,
I like it.
Currently he's hitting 3 for 18. He's 167.
Oh, I'm not worried about that right now.
Time to
time
to overreact.
That's a bold move by the Pirates. Do the same thing with Paul Skeens. Except now Paul Skeens, you'd have to give him probably $35 million a year.
Here you go. Here's this parlays perfectly into my next headline because it's also about Connor Griffin. What is this? Justin Guerrero, sports writer in where is this? Pittsburgh? I assume Pittsburgh. I don't know. Sports writer somewhere. Covers baseball.
Okay.
Got a soundbite from Paul Skeens that he tweeted out that's going mega viral. Because Paul Skeens reacts to 19-year-old Connor Griffin inking a 9-year, $140 million contract extension. Quote from Paul Skeens: Connor Griffin is going to be the face of the Pirates for a long time.
Oh.
Someone said that is the funniest possible thing Paul Skeens could have said.
And if you envision the Paul Skeens monotone delivery of it, it's even better.
Yeah.
Paul Skeens, I'll be honest though, makes absolutely no sense to be a lifetime Pirate. None whatsoever. Paul Skeens is going to get paid like $50 million a year somewhere. He wouldn't sign one of these deals anyway, and it would make zero sense for it. If the Pirates are going to invest that kind of money, it needs to be on their position players, not on Paul Skeens, not on a guy that affects 20% of your games at most in a season.
It's true. Yeah, good answer. Way to really flutter the heartstrings of Pirates fans everywhere.
It's okay. He's under contract for a while. Paul Skeens ain't going anywhere for a long time.
Yeah. All right. College basketball. I got some good ones in college basketball today. Let's go first to here. Robbie Avila. You know that name?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That's right. This is so stupid. I don't know who this guy is talking about the eligibility thing we talked about, where they want to change it from 4 to 5 years. And this person, West Pine Bills, points out this would be a seismic change. If they were to fast track it and they were to do it, there would probably be, back suing, whatever, for guys to get an extra year that are playing now. Because they get 5 years, I should get 5 years, which is going to happen, I imagine. Someone said if it's fast tracked, Robbie Avila could get another year at St. Louis. Robbie Avila quotes the tweet and says, I would never play for Josh Schertz ever again. I'd rather retire from basketball than put on a jersey to play for that guy's team. Trash can emoji, thumbs down.
What?
Which went so viral of like, you could have left? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
He has to be kidding.
Josh Schertz quotes his tweet saying, "Can someone look up addition by subtraction in the dictionary? You'll see a picture of Robbie Avila. I would rather bring back Jimerson Gibson for year 17 than do 5 years with you, Robbie." And then after a while, Robbie had to repost that and say, "To clear this up, yes, this is satire. Me and the short bald guy are locked in for life."
That's funny. He could. That'd be a perfect example. He became, because of one game they saw him play, my kid's favorite player. They kept asking me about him. They're like, when does that funny looking guy play again? We like him. And I'm like, he's out,
good.
guys.
He was really good.
Big fans.
Yeah.
Who is not a fan of Robbie Avila? That makes me like him so much more. Get it? Can we get this guy another year of eligibility, please?
Yeah. This one is awesome. I love this headline. This is the perfect college basketball headline for 2026. Berke Buchtensell, I believe is how you say that. The Nebraska guy. I learned that name because of my Nebraska fandom that I've gained over the tournament. Berke is one of their big guys. Played pretty well in the tournament. He got a tattoo 2 days ago to commemorate the Huskers' historic season on his arm, 28-7. Put the record on his arm to commemorate the year. The next day, he entered the transfer portal, Jacob.
You put 28-7 on your arm?
It's a big year. Whatever. I don't care.
You can get whatever tattoo you want, but
the headline, though, is that you tattooed the year on your arm and then left the next day.
I'm less bothered by that than 28-7. Like,
would you rather him get a Sweet 16 tattoo?
No, probably neither. I mean, maybe if it was like one of the shockers on an undefeated team, you put like whatever the regular season record was, like 30-0, but 28-7. Because look, when you have to explain that in 10 years to somebody, like, what's 28-7? Be like, oh, it's my record my junior year at Nebraska. Okay. But it's like 28-7. Did you guys win the Big Ten? Nah, man. Did you
they
win
got their
the
first
national
tournament
championship?
win ever. It's fine.
Man. We won our first game in the NCAA tournament.
I'm fine with it. I don't care.
I mean, I'm fine with getting whatever tattoo you want, but if you're
to be fair though, I probably would have gone with like Sweet 16 or like my.
If this is a comedy segment, I'm more bothered by the tattoo than the transfer.
Yeah, it's just that's just the perfect thing for college hoops. Okay, I can't wait to tell you this one. I can't believe I didn't know about this guy, Drew Gentile. I may need to call this guy. He's a college student. We need to get him on the show to discuss just this matter. He made a spreadsheet. This is right up my alley. He made a spreadsheet to track the attire of every NCAA tournament head coach and what their records were. And here's where his findings as the tournament came to a close. Jacob, coaches wearing suits, full suits, or some variation of a suit posted a combined 18-14 record. Coaches in full suits went 4-9. Coaches in partial suits, which either means tie no blazer, blazer no tie, 14-5 in the tournament. Ben McCullum and Dan Hurley helped a lot with that. Rick Pitino, only coach to wear a full suit and advance to the second weekend. Flynn Kamen, the High Point coach, one of just two mid-major head coaches to wear a full suit, the only one to win in the first round. Ben McCullum was the only coach wearing a partial suit to wear tie no coat. They advanced their first Elite Eight since 1987, of course.
Tie no coat makes me, by the way, think you're going to try to sell me something. I don't like tie no coat.
Tie no coat's kind of baller. I don't. You got to have some real chops to go tie no coat.
No, because you're knocking on my door asking me if I'm happy with my vacuum cleaner.
If you're going tie no coat, like Ben McCullum is the perfect guy to go tie no coat because like if you look goofy, you're gonna look way goofy in a tie with no coat on. Like I believe that 100%. And like I sometimes will go tie no coat at basketball games, and I look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, what the hell am I wearing? What am I doing? I need to put a jacket on. I look like an idiot.
I used to go tie no coat, like World Series, but I would have to loosen the tie.
It's got to be loosen tie and roll up sleeve. If you do it, yeah, you got to make it look like disgruntled. You
got to make it look like you're working hard here.
Yeah, you can't go full sleeves down with the tie on unless you're Ben McCullum. You can have to be like not to be weird here, but like you kind of got to be jacked a little bit, you know, like it's gonna
it's gonna look.
It's not flattering.
It's not. If I have a tie cinched up all the way, just know that how much I hate it. It is like hot fire on my neck string. I can't uncinch it fast enough, and I have to wear one every day. All right, let's come back from Fashion Talk. We'll get you a Masters update and Tim Fitzgerald later this hour. Don't go away.
Lightning, hail, tornadoes, flooding. It's the worst of severe weather, and it's coming. Spring brings warmer temperatures, but also dangerous weather conditions. Stay up to date day or night with the Storm Team 12 weather app. You'll get accurate forecasts, so you can plan ahead and stay safe, no matter the weather. Download the Storm Team 12 weather app, brought to you by Stutzman's Greenhouse.
The future of television has arrived. Next Gen TV is here with stunning video, movie theater quality sound, enhanced voice clarity, and interactive features, all upgradable for the future. Learn more at watchnextgentv.com.
The canvas of our imagination. They tell a story. Clouds affect the events of your day. Sometimes they growl, sometimes they inspire, but they're always the messengers of nature's mood, written in the sky. Storm Team 12 understands the language of clouds. We're dedicated to decoding their message, so you know what to expect. Behind every cloud, there is a story waiting to be told. Trust Ross Jansen and Storm Team 12, alerting you first to the impact on your life.
We are following a breaking update.
Every day, all day, stream the stories that have you talking near and far.
Whoever is behind the wheel of this bus is not stopping.
From hundreds of local reporters and meteorologists spanning the country.
Chaos here this morning at the UW campus.
Search LNL for the all-new Local News Live streaming app.
Odyssey is one of the most influential audio and entertainment brands in the nation. You already know Odyssey's iconic local radio brands in Wichita. But did you know Odyssey has the country's best collection of music, news, and sports brands? Odyssey is also a premium podcast creator, major event producer, and digital innovator. Odyssey brings people together across the country and right here in Wichita. Odyssey also delivers meaningful radio and digital audio results. Find out our story and impact at odysseyinc.com/Wichita.
Make yourself known now.
8310 in traffic pursuit.
Oh my God, here.
Investigate TV Plus begins with real people.
We investigate stories that impact you.
And inspire change every day.
Something is broken.
Real problems.
Why are they hiding it?
And real solutions.
My daughter was dying in front of me.
What was your reaction when he said that?
Investigate TV Plus, weekdays at 3:30 p.m. on KWCH.
Sometimes people tell us, I don't get it, it's just tea. But let me tell you, we are so much more than just tea. With 20 plus flavors of sweet and unsweet iced tea, the possibilities are endless. Come on in and try them all for free to find your favorite or get us on the go for your busy lifestyle. And don't miss happy hour every day. So the next time someone tells you it's just tea, tell them to come by and find out why we say, drink tea, be happy.
Jim Rome here, lighting up your afternoons on The Jim Rome Show. Catch me starting at 2 on Wichita's #1 sports radio, Kansas fan headquarters, 97.5 and 1240 KFH.
Mornings are busy. We're here to make your mornings better. We report the stories that affect you.
3 more hospital lies from contaminated apple juice just a day after the FDA issue a recall.
We're here to make your mornings better.
Closing east and westbound lanes of K96 for repairs.
With 12 News, you're prepared for your whole day.
Scattered thunderstorms across the state into the afternoon.
Stay a step ahead with 12 News this morning on KWCH and KSCW.
Daily on KFH.
All right, welcome back in, everybody, to Sports Daily. Glad to have you here with us. You can enter a chance to win a trip to the night before the draft in Pittsburgh, April 22nd. It's an all-star, invite-only concert starring Jason Aldean, John Morgan, Shane Prophet, just days before Jason's new album, Songs About Us, drops April 24th. Enter the national contest at odyssey.com/the night before. Welcome back in, everybody, to Sports Daily. All right, Max, let's get you a Masters update here. TJ, go ahead.
Ultrich Potgieter said he double bogeyed hole 1. I just saw the video, Jacob. Have you seen it yet?
Who's that?
Aldridge Potgieter. You don't know Aldridge Potgieter?
I don't believe that I do.
He won on the tour last year, I believe, as a amateur or something like that. He's pretty young. He got one of the...
Hey, hang on. Just because we're talking golf, you don't have to say amateur.
Yeah, I do.
We're in America. You can say amateur.
Amateur. You're an amateur golfer. You're an amateur. If you don't know who Aldrich Potgieter is, you're an amateur. That's for sure.
Hey, I might be immature, but I'm not an amateur.
Anyways, on hole 1, chipped it up to about 5 feet off, 5 yards off the green. Took a nice little pull back, bladed the brains out of it, way over the green. Classic Albrocht Cleveland moment from Potgieter on hole 1.
Potgieter. I'm still trying to find him on the scoreboard. How does he spell this first name?
Aldridge. Like Cole Aldridge.
Oh, got him. Yeah, not like Aldridge, like David Aldridge. Got it. I'm looking at some of these names. Golf's interesting. We are.
VJ Singh got a par.
We've got another. I probably haven't even mentioned this on the show. We've got another son coming, and I'm looking at these names. I'm always like scouring for names. I'm looking, and I'm like, ooh, what about? Where's the one? VJ or Rasmus. Saw Rasmus on there. There's a lot of very golf names on here. Jackson Harrington, the amateur in second right now. That's a golf name. Jackson Harrington.
Those golfing. Yep. Johnny Kiefer, 2 over through 6. If Johnny Kiefer wins this whole thing, I think you have to name your kid Johnny.
I would love that name. That's actually got some family value to me, but my wife would never go for it. She's the name person. Anything I come up with,
Only
I get a lot. Here's what I get a lot of when I text a name to her is just ew.
Yeah. There's a lot of I know how that whole process works.
And then she'll like I'll give a name and she'll come up immediately. Like 2 seconds later, she'll tell me why that name will get bullied.
Yeah, think about those things.
How does it instantly pops in your head?
Yeah. Anyways,
we bully him.
Back to the golf. We're getting off the rails here. The two olds are the only ones in the red right now, Jacob. Still clicking.
No, Jackson Harrington caught him.
Oh, did he get a birdie?
And Max raced for me.
The leaderboard's not very updated. All right. That's all I've got.
Jose Maria Olazabal, let's go. Let's go, Olazabal.
Did you bet on the Masters yet? At least?
Yeah, I told you the other day. I bet.
What'd you bet?
I bet our 2 local guys. I bet Sam Stevens. I bet Gary Woodland.
Obviously.
I bet Scotty Scheffler, and I think I bet Colin Morikawa.
Yeah.
Give me 2 seconds, and I will reference it. I used what little funding I still had in one of these sites. And now I'm so mad about Olazabal. Like, I'm so mad that I can't be enjoying that to its full, to the full value because I didn't do it. So here's what I have. I have Scotty Scheffler plus 5.5, 5.5 to 1, I should say. I got Colin Morikawa at 30 to 1. I got Gary Woodland at 88 to 1. And I've got Sam Stevens at 200 to 1.
You bet them all just winners?
Just winners.
Did you not bet anything else?
We play for keeps.
You're a psychopath.
We play for keeps here. I mean, what do you do? First round leader?
First round leader is fun. I can't lie. No.
First round. So hang on.
Can you get on Olazabal?
You get Scheffler. You can get Scheffler's first round leader at 14-1.
Yeah, it never
I pick him
happens.
to win the dang thing at 5.5.
It never happens. First round leaders are literal crapshoots. It's insane.
Well, now where's Olazabal on this first round leader list? He's moving way up the list.
I bet he is.
Unfortunately, locked. You can't even bet him as the first round leader.
I believe it.
They're all locked on me.
Here's my two, Jacob. Copy and paste at your own risk, kids. This is my favorite one to do. I do this all the time. Is a top 20 parlay. You just throw. I've got 7 guys to make the top 20. Henry Woodland, Chris Goddard, Robert McIntyre, Tommy Fleetwood, Ludwig Oberg, Bryson DeChambeau, and Sam Stevens. All to make the top 20. That is, what is that? 390-1.
All right.
Then this is the real moneymaker. If anybody wishes to write this one down, get a notebook out. Tommy Fleetwood, top 5. Bryson DeChambeau, top 5. Robert McIntyre, top 10. Scotty Scheffler, top 5. Ludwig Oberg, the winner. 4,000-1.
That I feel like it should be more than that.
That's crazy.
Like that it should be higher on something like that. I'm trying to place Olazabal right now for the day one leader at 150-1, and it keeps glitching out on me.
Yeah, probably because the whole country's in on it. They want in the juice.
Who doesn't want in on old man Olazabal?
Speaking of, I have a headline that I found here. I saved this one. This should have been my Masters update. ESPN 31 minutes ago. Breaking news. Bryson DeChambeau has confirmed to ESPN that he will play the Masters with a 5-iron that he fabricated himself with his 3D printer.
I did see that. I didn't know that he fabricated it himself with a 3D printer. I did know that he made his own club somehow. So, okay.
Yeah.
I saw the no excuses but me kind of thing.
How did you see that?
It was on Twitter, I think.
How do you not see the headlines that I bring you and you see that one? That was the most obscure one.
I don't know how I see it because I'm not like I'm on my Twitter. This is why this always amazes me. My Twitter is open literally all day at work for 8 hours. It just sits there open and I refresh it and I see what I see at the top. So I miss it. If it trends, I see it. I have seen the image of Patrick Mahomes in a referee AI image holding hands at an Arizona hotel.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Right?
Yep.
But I miss a lot of stuff. Because I don't turn on the notifications probably. Like I'm not living my life that way. I guess that's why. I don't know. It's open all the time. I don't know how I missed this stuff.
Here's another Masters headline. Soundbite from Sergio Garcia of Live Golf. Reporter asked him, are there any shots, any holes that you think, hey, I really need to dial in a mental preparation for on this shot, on this course, Augusta National? And he said, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, and 18.
Okay. I got my Olazabal bet in, by the way. You can still get it. TJ, you can ride the Lightning. 150-1 right now. You can get it. You can get it right now. Ooh, I'm at BetMGM. They've even got boost packs of 10%. That's interesting. Scotty Scheffler's odds now at 6-1. He's scared of Olazabal. Clearly, he's scared. Ooh, Olazabal's odds to win the whole thing still at
see at the
what
bottom.
do we got here? 2,200-1. We're taking it for $5 to win 11 grand. Let's go. We're riding the Lightning on Olazabal.
Could you imagine?
What is more likely, mine to hit, him winning, or one of your long shots for 4,000-1? I can get 2,200-1 right now on the old man.
I think that basic math tells you that 4,000-1.
I understand, but I don't believe that for a second. What was your outcome? You need all over 5 of your 5 in the top 5?
I sniped the top 4 and 1 top 10, yes.
Oh, you didn't have a winner in there.
No, I did.
Oberg
and 3 top 5s and then a top 10. So I just have to get 4 of the top 5 right, and I'm good.
Oh,
it's
that's all.
It's like betting horses.
Horse racing fans right now would rather take my bet.
Horse racing fans do the straight finishes all the time. That's what I'm doing.
Never hit, but man, when they do, they feel good, don't they?
Gosh,
Man, they feel good. I love horsing. Horse race betting.
Horsing around.
Horsing around, which is what we're doing right now. Nobody should have told me I still had $12 in my account. No longer. We are empty.
You're about to have $2,200.
That's right. I'm about to have $11,000 when Jose Maria Olazabal wins this tournament. I got lectured on that as a young man.
About him exactly?
About him. He was doing this would have been almost 20 years ago. At some point, I remember sitting in the office, again, watched golf about like I do now. And I was like, oh, here's our leader, because we had Ryan Palmer in those tournaments. So I would show, we follow him in Ryan Palmer. Jose Maria Olazabal is in the lead, and just immediately phone rings.
Yep.
Actually, it's Olazabal.
He just hit a par putt. He's on the screen right now.
Man, he's feeling it at 2 under.
2
Let's
under through
go.
5.
He's on the screen right now. I need to get this on.
Yeah.
I need to be watching my money pay off here. What if they give me a cash out option of like $600 because he fires like a 6 under? Do I take it?
Did you bet? What did you bet?
First round leader.
And an overall? Okay.
And an overall winner.
I gotcha.
Let's go. Let's get it done.
Huh. God, I need to go
Mr.
play golf.
Olazabal, please.
I need to play golf so bad.
Again, I would ask you, would you rather be playing golf right now or watching the Masters leaderboard through the first handful of holes?
Oh, I'd rather be watching the Masters, not the leaderboard. I need to be looking at the golf. I do agree.
You'd rather be looking at the golf right now than playing golf.
I think so.
Man.
But I got a real itch to go book a tee time on Monday.
Do you ever listen to golf?
I listened to Jay Delling on the call of the Wichita Open. That's probably the only golf I've listened to in my life.
I have listened to pro events like on a road trip or whatever. I'll put it on, I think like Sirius XM or something has it. I like it. I like it quite a bit. It's just like TV. It's the exact same thing. They bounce around to holes. You've got different people at different.
It is fun. It's fun. I've seen the sausage being made. Is that like the sideline reporters basically? You just like, all right, go follow that guy. We'll call you.
Yep. It's kind of fun. I kind of like it. Maybe that'd be the ticket. Play golf, run the Masters audio, and do it that way. I think it is the way to do it.
I need to go to a golf tournament. I'm getting the itch. How far away is
Wichita Open coming up? Listen,
June?
the Wichita Open is going to get we're gonna get away from the US Open this year. We're gonna get away from Father's Day weekend this year.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
Yep. It is
Sam
the
Stevens
after now.
Sam Stevens name dropped the Wichita Open yesterday in his press conference. There was a guy from the Corn Ferry there talking about it, and he said, "We've had a Corn Ferry event in Wichita in my hometown. People go nuts for that thing."
Yeah, they do. Man, still. That's got to be in like the top 10 bummers that he didn't finish that thing out. That was so awesome.
Excruciating finish. I remember watching that on a TVU feed of somebody with us sitting there on the green, feeding back the shot and just sitting there at my computer, just watching the putt roll past. And I'm like, I'm going to throw up. I'm actually going to vomit right now.
Well, how do you think Sam Stevens felt?
Oh my gosh.
That's a tough one. Recapping what we've mentioned, no portal news of significance. We'll talk to Tim Fitzgerald about K-State's movement in just a little bit. Let's go back to the Royals for a minute. 4-game set. If you're just joining us, coming up against the White Sox, 3 of 4 is there. The Royals' issues that we've seen are of concern. If you look at baseball standings right now, you've got teams like the Red Sox at 4-8. The Tigers are 4-8. The Mariners are 4-9, right? There are really good teams that don't have great records. I don't know, because I'm not following them quite as closely every day, how many of them have overarching concerns or what those overarching concerns would be. But I would tell you that the Royals have to be as high as any of them right now. Don't they?
Yeah.
I think when you come in and the things that you feel like, yeah, that might be a concern, are all a concern 2 weeks in,
But we
I
weren't
don't
even
think
saying
that's
that,
overreaction.
though. We sat here 2 weeks ago and said, man, I think the bullpen could be pretty salty.
I took a lot of heat last year. Well, it is. And then Estevez gets hurt, right? And Schreiber's not good. And then it's like, okay, well, they're down 2. But I took a lot of heat last year when what did they rattle off? 18-20?
I think so.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
And I mean, like a lot of heat because I'm like, guys, like I'm worried still. They're not scoring any runs. And so they just won 18 out of 20. Like, how could you even be worried? And it's like, I get it. Like hot streaks happen in baseball all the time. It's like, what's within it that you're worried or not worried about? And they just they weren't scoring any runs. And it caught up with them very quickly. And ultimately it was the downfall of their season, that and injuries. But when you come in this year and you're 2 weeks into this thing and you're like, oh man, they're not producing any runs with all the opportunities they give themselves. And now I would say the starting rotation has probably been better than I thought out of the gates, but the bullpen's not even close. Of the bullpen concerns that we have, I think Estevez will come back, be healthy enough to help them. I think Ursig's going to be fine. I think Mears looks like he's captured whatever it is, and he'll be pretty good. It really becomes a question of, right, like Strom and 2 or 3 of these other guys. Like, are they going to be able to do it enough? And I don't know the answer to that right now. We're not seeing good early returns on this thing.
I don't know.
At what point do you try to bring some other guys in, even if it's just bringing them up? Like, does Steven Cruz need to continue to give it a shot? Does Schreiber pitch after the 6th inning at any point this year? Or how about with a lead at any point this year?
I don't know. I mean, there's nothing. There's you can talk about. That's the thing. You talk about the lineup. It's like, well, maybe you can move Salvi down. Maybe you can move Jensen up. You can do that kind of thing. But in the bullpen, you're right. Like, you just throw them in there and say, let's see if this one works. Let's see if it works this time. Like, got to keep trying.
I think you feel good about, I mean, at this point, you probably go in, if you can, Mears to Ursig, but you got to still get there. I think Strom, of all these other names we're talking about, is probably who I still trust the most because he's done it for such a long time now. But it's uneasy. Boy, it'd be nice to see a good series against the White Sox. Of all that we just talked about in the bullpen, they don't start scoring some dang runs. It's just so many runners in scoring position with 2 outs not capitalized on. Like, where's the offense been, TJ, outside of Carter Jensen home runs lately?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they got 1 hit the other day. There's not much.
I don't understand why. It doesn't make any sense. You have what could be all-stars in the first. Hell, if Jensen keeps playing this way, in the first 5 spots of the lineup. And they can't score any runs.
Nope.
Crazy. Let's talk to Tim Fitzgerald when we come back. K-State did make a minor move in the portal. What is he getting a sense of on what they'll be able to do now that it's officially portal season? We'll have that for you next on Sports Radio.
Lightning, hail, tornadoes, flooding. It's the worst of severe weather, and it's coming. Spring brings warmer temperatures, but also dangerous weather conditions. Stay up to date day or night with the Storm Team 12 weather app. You'll get accurate forecasts, so you can plan ahead and stay safe, no matter the weather. Download the Storm Team 12 weather app, brought to you by Stutzman's Greenhouse.
The future of television has arrived. Next Gen TV is here with stunning video, movie theater quality sound, enhanced voice clarity, and interactive features, all upgradable for the future. Learn more at watchnextgentv.com.
the canvas of our imagination. They tell a story. Clouds affect the events of your day. Sometimes they growl, sometimes they inspire, but they're always the messengers of nature's mood written in the sky. Storm Team 12 understands the language of clouds. We're dedicated to decoding their message so you know what to expect. Behind every cloud, there is a story waiting to be told. Trust Ross Jansen and Storm Team 12, alerting you first to the impact on your life.
We are following a breaking update.
Every day, all day, stream the stories that have you talking near and far.
Whoever is behind the wheel of this bus is not stopping.
From hundreds of local reporters and meteorologists spanning the country.
Chaos here this morning at the UW campus.
Search LNL for the all-new Local News Live streaming app.
Odyssey is one of the most influential audio and entertainment brands in the nation. You already know Odyssey's iconic local radio brands in Wichita. But did you know Odyssey has the country's best collection of music, news, and sports brands? Odyssey is also a premium podcast creator, major event producer, and digital innovator. Odyssey brings people together across the country and right here in Wichita. Odyssey also delivers meaningful radio and digital audio results. Find out our story and impact at odysseyinc.com/Wichita.
Make yourself known now.
83-1001 in traffic pursuit.
Oh my God, here.
Investigate TV Plus begins with real people.
We investigate stories that impact you.
And inspire change every day.
Something is broken.
Real problems.
Why are they hiding it?
And real solutions.
My daughter was dying in front of me.
What was your reaction when he said that?
Investigate TV Plus, weekdays at 3:30 p.m. on KWCH.
Sometimes people tell us, I don't get it, it's just tea. But let me tell you, we are so much more than just tea. With 20 plus flavors of sweet and unsweet iced tea, the possibilities are endless. Come on in and try them all for free to find your favorite or get us on the go for your busy lifestyle. And don't miss happy hour every day. So the next time someone tells you it's just tea, tell them to come by and find out why we say, drink tea, be happy.
Jim Rome here, lighting up your afternoons on The Jim Rome Show. Catch me starting at 2 on Wichita's #1 sports radio, Kansas Fan Headquarters, 97.5 and 1240 KFH.
Mornings are busy. We're here to make your mornings better. We report the stories that affect you.
3 more hospitalized from contaminated apple juice just a day after the FDA issued a recall.
We're here to make your mornings better.
Closing east and westbound lanes of K96 for repairs.
With 12 News, you're prepared for your whole day.
Scattered thunderstorms across the state into the afternoon.
Stay a step ahead with 12 News this morning on KWCH and KSCW.
Is on KFH.
And now, digging deeper with the teams you follow, it's another Sports Daily Insider interview on KFH.
All right, welcome back in, everybody. It is Sports Daily here, and we are joined now by our buddy Tim Fitzgerald, KState Insider, GoPowerCat.com. Fitz, happy Masters Thursday to you.
That's a holiday for a lot of people. Huh. Yeah, I'm just more focused on important things like K-State basketball. I don't know.
Like Brock Weiss?
Yes. What a name.
Vice
I think we found out who the new Taj Manning is on the team.
Yeah.
Not Taj Manning.
Not Taj Manning.
Fitz, what do we think so far? What are you hearing? We're now a little more than 24 hours into this thing. Nobody's signing anywhere. Do you get the sense that Casey Alexander has a good grasp of this? Do you get the sense of how much resource they're going to be able to put into this? Like, is there anything right now that's tangible for Cat fans?
Not really. I mean, there's some action out there, but I think a lot of people had this unrealistic expectation within the first 4 hours of the portal being open, there'd be 5 new players. This is a new experience for the guys that initially came with Casey Alexander. Some new hires were introduced yesterday. I imagine they've been around. I know one of them has a little bit more experience at this level has come in. But in many ways, the portal and examining portal talent is a recent phenomena, and I don't know that there's any great secret to it. You just go look for players that fit what you want, and there's so many of them. I think that's the most unmanageable part of it. You can't seriously try to evaluate everyone. You have to start with the guys you know, the guys you played against, and certainly the guys that played for you, and then move forward from there.
Fitz, Casey Alexander is at a little bit of a crossroads at K-State, and I think in terms of what the fans are going to think is that Jerome Tang, his transfer strategy was just get every top 50 guy that he could possibly get to come to Manhattan, basically.
Yes.
Casey Alexander, by the accounts that I've heard, he's probably not going to do that. And by the guys that we've seen him reach out to so far on the reports on the X machine, is that he's not doing that. How much confidence do you have in that? It seems like, I imagine you kind of want something new as a K-State fan, was what they would think. But also, when you see the names come in, they're not going to be Jerome Tang names, so there's probably going to be less excitement in that as well.
Yeah, you know what? I'm willing to give Casey Alexander the grace of, letting his plan unveil itself. He built some great teams and a program at Belmont with a level of consistency K-State fans would absolutely love. So I'm willing to let him roll out what he's doing here and start bringing in players that he thinks can help move forward. We don't know for sure if he's taking the 1-year approach that we can do this immediately, or if he's trying to build more tangible, bring in young guys, develop them, have a few growing pains, and eventually grow something a little more sturdy than what we've seen at Kansas State. I'm more than willing to be patient and let it see it evolve into what it is.
What is his history at Belmont? You both may know this, but what is his history at Belmont in building these rosters? It's from growing guys within the program, right? The portal thing will be new to him even as a head coach.
Right. But I don't know that there's any great complication to the portal. It is a new tool. And like I said, they've now brought in some guys that are a little bit more familiar with the portal. But look, right now in the portal, you're just trying to contact the guys that can play. And if you want to dive into the swimming pool of 1,200 names, whatever the number is today, best of luck. But you got to start with something or you're going to be completely lost. And I think they're looking at guys that they've personally seen, encountered, coached against, and that's their starting point for now.
There is one cat coming back. I'm not sure how many people's money would have been on who it is, but Andre Kostic will be there again next year. Are you shocked by that?
No, we knew he really wanted to stay. Really? I guess the only thing that surprises me is his NIL number was significant. And when you hear a guy say, I love Manhattan, I love K-State, do you really love it enough to take a huge pay cut? Well, the answer was apparently yes. Also, he probably, based on what he did his first season, nobody else was going to pay that. He could have gone back to Serbia and played in Europe. But if you stop and think about it from this standpoint, of all the players on that roster, this is the one that they saw as the best fit. And I think that lets people understand the type of player they're going after. You better be able to shoot the ball and be athletic, or you don't stand a chance in the system. He fits both of those things. He did develop as a defender a little bit last year, but I don't think any of us can deny we watched him play at times, understanding he was a freshman, and think, boy, this guy could be really good. I'm sure Casey Alexander saw that too. He's a great young man and decided, okay, this is a piece we want to keep around.
Is he? Yeah, he seems to fit a profile. That also means, though, that he bought into Casey Alexander, not just the way he coaches. I don't know how likely it is for an international player to bounce around, or unlikely, or how difficult that is. But I don't think it's too much to read into whatever it is that Casey Alexander is selling. He bought into it.
Yeah, he liked it. Yeah. And again, I come back to the fact that he's told a lot of people he loves Manhattan, Kansas. Why do I suspect there's a young lady involved in that love? I don't know. It's almost like I was his age once. But I think it's a really good sign. And it does help fans understand that he sees something beyond what Kostic is right now and feels like he can get that out of him because that's what he's done time and time again. He's developed players, whether at Belmont or Lipscomb or any other school in Nashville he's coached at. He's developed dudes. He's seen something in them and went to work on them.
Let's ask the inverse here. There's guys leaving. We've only seen a few names go into the portal. I guess I don't even know how many people are eligible to even go into the portal. But PJ Haggerty's one of the names. Abdi Bashir's one of the names. There's some visits being lined up. How high are they going to be evaluated after the year that they had in Manhattan?
I think it's interesting. I mean,
Abdi's got a big list.
Yeah. Abdi showed he can shoot the ball. Everyone wants someone that can shoot the ball that pure. He comes with some other things that, you better be able to get him to play some functional defense and do some more stuff. But again, same philosophy as Casey Alexander. You can't teach a guy to be a good shooter. He's had to develop that over his lifetime. So that's the biggest step in developing a player. And maybe guys, Abdi's headed to St. John's on a visit. That's a team that went into the Sweet 16, and maybe they just need a role guy. Maybe they see something more here than what was developed in Manhattan. I think it's a sign that it wasn't that Jerome Tang misevaluated players. He brought in guys that could play. He just couldn't do anything with that. He had no ability to put them together in a cohesive team. And when the one year he did it, it sounds like it was more the point guard doing the heavy lifting in the locker room. So the guy flat out doesn't know how to put together a roster and put them into a cohesive team. But apparently others see signs from some of these players that these dudes can help a really good program.
Fitz, let's go to football. Spring football. Anything to report yet? What kind of access are you guys getting? What kinds of vibes are you getting from the first one now for head coach Colin Klein?
Very limited access. Not as bad as Bill Snyder, but not as good as Chris Kleiman. So he literally is the child of his two head coaches that he had in Manhattan. I don't know what Mike Elko did. And so we've had a 20-minute session of open practice where you didn't see a whole lot. And we've had an interview session with 3 players last Thursday that, is pretty brief. And we'll do it again today. So not a lot of information, which is, kind of what Colin wants. Not a lot of distractions going on. And we'll keep digging on information and see what we can get.
All right, Fitz. Go powercat.com. What do you guys have on the site for us right now?
Wow, we've got a couple podcasts up. We've got a 60% off special right now if you want to follow Kansas State athletics up close, and just kind of progressing through this spring between the portal and football practices. There's news out there, and we're digging for it.
Yeah, there's going to be a ton of portal news. Great time for the discount to get on gopowercat.com. Fitz, we appreciate it. Enjoy the Masters. Have a pimento cheese sandwich for us.
Yeah, I don't think he'll do that. That's weird.
Have you ever had one? I don't know that I've ever had one.
Does anybody ever eat pimento cheese?
Yes, I don't even like pimento cheese. I don't think adding bread to pimento cheese will make it good.
I don't think I've had pimento cheese ever. I don't even know if I like it.
Yeah, I don't. It's kind of like Brussels sprouts to me, though. It's like, hey, I don't like Brussels sprouts. Would you like them on a sandwich? No, I still don't like them. So,
I don't know why you need to bring Brussels sprout slander into this conversation.
My apologies to the Brussels sprout growers of the greater Wichita area.
Perfectly wonderful vegetable. Smells, I'll give you that. My wife hates when I cook them, but they don't need your disdain. Fitz, we appreciate it.
Good to talk to you, Sprouts.
You Brussels sprout guy, TJ?
I love Brussels sprouts. They're awesome.
I do too. Brussels sprout.
Asparagus? Where you live on asparagus?
Absolutely. I get the stinky pea and everything. It's worth it.
Welcome to the vegetable section of Sports Daily.
Yeah, I'm all the vegetables kind of grow me. All right, Masters update. Jose Maria Olazabal is still going through 6. Here we go. Guy's gonna win me 11 grand. Let's go, Jose.
I hope he's first round leader. That would be so cool.
That's gonna win me like $800. Yeah. We're gonna do this.
Oh, Bubba's underway. He's one over. We got some. Yeah. Keegan Bradley just got going. Oh, we're in the good stuff now. Sam Stevens, tees off.
What do you mean we're in the good stuff now?
We've been in the good stuff.
We got the old man leading the way. He's gonna make it time for early bird.
Oh.
Make it in.
What time is he going to be done? He's going to be done golfing by noon.
That's right. Have dinner, get a good night's rest. Couldn't be any better. I don't know what the weather's like. No weather issues this year, yeah?
I see a lot of shorts on the screen that I'm looking at.
No, the golfers, they're not allowed to wear shorts.
No, on the patrons. Yeah. Not the fans, the patrons.
If you're a fan, do you wear shorts to the Masters? You do, right?
Yes.
You bring out... I would be so fun to be at the
Masters. Do you even own golf pants, Jacob?
I own pants that I golf in.
Well, like a pair of khakis?
I don't know if they're golf pants or not. What makes a pair of pants golf pants?
Do they have belt loops on them?
Yeah.
Are they denim?
I don't own any pants that don't have belt loops.
Are they denim?
I don't know if you've seen my butt, DJ.
I'm just asking. I'm asking if you're talking
up on me without a belt.
Are you a joggers guy, Jacob? You seem like not a joggers.
No,
guy.
I have a pair. One.
Do you wear sweats?
No, I would rather wear joggers than sweats. I'd rather wear pajama pants. Again, we've had the sweats conversation. Sweats to me have elastic around the waist and elastic around the ankles.
Those are joggers.
No, joggers aren't cotton. Sweats have got to be cotton. You guys your generation just wears sweatpants everywhere and thinks it's okay.
Yeah.
No. My pants need belt loops. Yes, or my pants will not stay on my waist. I have the same butt as a frog. The old Jeff Foxworthy joke. You hold the frog up by his front legs. Picture what the frog looks like if you hold it up by his front legs like that. Golf pants. What makes a golf pant a golf pant? Yeah, I got pants that I play golf in, so I guess I have golf pants. We'll come back with more Sports Daily.